California weather at its best. MLB The Show welcomes you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, a contest from the NL West division between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and with the season in its final month, guys, we're going to see a lot of battles like this one between division rivals with a lot on the line.
Absolutely, Matt. This is the time of the year where the division rivalries really come to the forefront. Both of these clubs are pushing for October, and with how well they know each other, should be a lot of fun watching them battle it out here in this one.
Walker Buehler gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for San Diego, the second baseman.
And now the first pitch.
Cronenworth.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. Lifetime versus this arm. He's really struggled. 1 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch on its way. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and it's a very quick beginning to the afternoon now. 2 away. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch on the way.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Two out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He offered that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's the Padres nothing, Dodgers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Blake Snell will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Ready now is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Tommy.
And now pitch on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. To third. Machado is there. And there's 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
And now in the box, Jacob Amaya. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
It's the 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Right side hit hard. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss. He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
One there on to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. And in steps Manny Machado.
Leading off in San Diego, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
First offering on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there and records the first out.
That is it. The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
So now to the plate, Will Myers. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Now here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Buehler is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Here it comes.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in will be Brian O'Grady, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
At the plate now, Blake Snell. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 San Diego. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
And although he's in line for this RBI title, Dan, a couple RBIs in his last 10 games screams to the fact that he's got to pick up the pace.
He does have to pick up the pace if he wants to win the RBI title. But this guy is a run-producing machine, so at any time he can pick it back up, and he's poised to finish strong for this season.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next, here is Will Smith. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next,
1 out now in the San Diego 3rd, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home. pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter, the
Up
shortstop,
next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Popped him up. Amaya has a play. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Tied at 1. So stepping in is Chris Taylor. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now.
Taylor.
First delivery to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Into the box, Walker Buehler. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed rib.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1
Bases
strike.
are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Upstairs.
Amaya is off of first with 2 away. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. LA's on top 2-1. Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Here's Will Myers. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. 2 down with a runner at first, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Come set, now the pitch. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Bellinger looking up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Padres move in front now 3-2.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Stepping in now, Brian O'Grady.
Left fielder, Brian
As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He singled in his first AB. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball four.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next to hit will be the pitcher. Blake Snell flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Rios is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-2 San Diego. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the former National League MVP Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already two away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
Bases are empty here with two away, and that brings up Will Smith. And now the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And he lays off for ball one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail 3-2. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Jake Cronenworth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at two on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Fernando Tatis Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Austin Nova is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Machado at 3rd, Myers at 2nd with 2 gone. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it is. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The set and the 1-2 lifted in the air out to left, and no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds.
Now to bat, Edwin Rios, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer 3rd. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
A.J. Pollock gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
A.J. Pollock.
And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Nola is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 4-2. David Price is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 33, David Price.
New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
1-1.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Lined into right, a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
At the plate now, Brian O'Grady. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. A look to first by Price. Runners back. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And there he goes towards second. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. So now the pitcher, Blake Snell. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Now the 0-2 from Price.
Count 1-2.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Price pauses. 0-1 on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out here and a runner at second. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego, but they still lead this one 4-2. So now here is Tommy Pham. He bounced out last time up.
For the Dodgers, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. Stepping in next, Jacob Amaya. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And stepping in, Mookie Betts grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still down by a count of 4-2. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Pitch on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Amaya onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now at the plate, here is Fernando Tatis Jr. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Manny Machado now. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Price into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Giving chase is Bellinger, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and this will bang up against the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Will Myers will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So next to bat will be Austin Nola. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now the first pitch here from Price. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And that retires the side. Padres leave a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Nola shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now back.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. First offering. And he fouls this one off. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Hit Wheatley back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here now is Will Smith. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. He'll try it again. 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
At the plate now is Brian O'Grady, a hit in 2 tries so far. Jorge Ona will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 63, Jorge Ona.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. First delivery to him. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Only play is to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Alexander.
Jurickson Profar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch coming, here it is, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jake Cronenworth. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First offering on its way. Drilled down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the lead is now 7-2.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Now that shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts, but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Friars 7 and the Dodgers 2. Jorge Ona takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Now playing left field, number 63, Jorge Ona.
Matt Strom will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Jurickson Profar will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Leading up for the
now to the plate, here is Edwin Rios for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's the first out. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Keibert Ruiz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Keibert Ruiz.
From the stretch. Taylor, the runner at second with 1 away. Behind 0-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's the 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. One left for L.A. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Blake Trinan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Right there.
And now here is Manny Machado, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Trinan, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Mike Fillmore, and it's strike 1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here's Will Myers. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And it's fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now. 3-2. Austin Nola waits on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Austin Nova.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Flew out last time up. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Career against Blake Trinan. He's just 1 for 6. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on top 7-2. So here is Jacob Amaya. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
Austin Adams will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so
Number
far.
54, Austin Adams.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Grisham is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now
Next up, Mookie Betts flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Betts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 3-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Myers going back. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
7-2, the final score this afternoon. San Diego took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Blake Snell earns his 8th victory of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes.